Hello, my fellow customers and professionals out there running bolts and stuff. This is exactly why I tell people, be careful of what brand you buy. I tore down 30. These are what may happen. That's one. That's another. That's another. That's another. I'll set that back up there. It's another. And that's the final one. Now let's inspect exactly what happened. So, I'm not sure how well you can see it. Maybe that might be a little better. Just a separation and a very small amount of shear, small amount of stretch. Look at this one. Little bit of stretch, even less. Didn't crack before stretching and breaking. That one was actually the best result I had out of 30 in a rack install for my own use. Not sure how well you can tell, but only the very center, I'd say maybe, I'd say about 3/30 seconds, and these are all 5/16 shank bolts. Now, this one, only about a teensy little amount actually held before it snapped right off. It actually twisted right clean off. Now this one here, 50% held up before it just snapped right off. This was the one that made me jump. When it failed, I jumped from being that spooked. It was loud. It echoed through a 10x15 storage unit with a very well insulated roof. Let's look at the failure side of the bolts. Wow, here's one. Here's the, mind you, this is the threads. This was honestly the worst. This one, I remember exactly what happened with this one. from picking it up off the floor after it broke. And these were all clamping the same thickness of material together, same number of washers of the same type, all of which were from the same fastener company. Look at that. Just took it right down to level before it snapped. That one was actually the second best. This one was the best in terms of stretch before break. That was about the third. Oh, actually, that was about the fourth most stretched. This one actually stole second place's spot, bumping it to third place. Now, there it is. Let's analyze the threads on this one. About a tie with first place. I didn't show you this side yet, but this just stretched and stretched until it failed. All right, let's look at the actual bolts. These are carriage bolts as judged upon the end being flared out like a rivet, and then a squared shoulder underneath. Okay, now a lot of these and just amazing how these broke like this. Out of 30 of them that I torqued down today, you're seeing what happens. You're seeing the aftermath of 6 of them just simply being brought to 20 foot-pounds of torque. Snappy, snappy. I no trust it near the Chinesium bolts. YouTube lied. YouTube lied. Clearly, someone was paid by the Chinese to say these Chinese-made bolts were the best bolts ever made, and that they exceeded American strength. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that someone lied. Let's look at the final one. Doesn't look too promising to me. Someone, not going to mention the channel name, had to have been paid by the Chinese to tell the Chinese products, to say how great Chinesium is. I'm disgusted. By the way, Cody of Wrangler Star Channel, please quit talking about Chinese products being that good. Had these 6 bolts not failed when they did, these 6 plus 6 more would have been holding up 1,500 pounds above my head. Inexcusable, Cody. Inexcusable, AVE channel. Inexcusable, YouTube. Buy American made, dang it. Quit cheapskating. By the way, I bought a $14,000 American made Harley because I prefer good old fashioned made in America. You know why it's technically illegal to work on an Apple product from Apple company? You know, the ones who make iPad, iPod, Mac, iPhone, iSmack. They'll freak out of people who use those crappy devices because they're all no longer made in America. They're made in China. And if you work on those, you're taking away jobs from China. That's the freaking point. We don't need China. China is exactly the country where every one of these kibbles and bits were made. That 1,500 pounds was going to be held above my head by these bolts. They won't be anymore. ARP bolts, you're getting a phone call from me this week. Because I want my bolts to actually be trustable. I don't want to die under my own building materials, under the own under my own things that I've built out of subpar bolts that will kill people in situations of racking. Let me explain this very carefully. I cannot and I will not put my safety on the line. I spent $80 on net hardware, all of it Chinese made. I'm disappointed. I'm frustrated. Inexcusable. What are you doing supporting Chinese hardware, you mother freakers? Buy American made at the bare minimum. Put your money where your mouth is. You want your shit to last longer? Buy better quality and show demand beside me for better quality. So that maybe when a bad batch of bolts come through, someone doesn't die. 12 bolts holding up 1,500 pounds on a rack. All it takes is for one to fail on those racks. And then it goes bam. then comes down again. Bam! And just slams down like a zipper. Someone standing underneath those racks, hand bombing freight out from underneath it, gets caught under there. This little skull of a worker gets crushed and kills someone because you a-holes want to support Chinese products. Unacceptable, inexcusable, and I will not tolerate it. But man, I want to save a few bucks. I don't have much money. Yeah, you don't have $8,000 for a funeral, do you? What are you doing supporting this crap? Could have been me underneath that rack if it failed. Could have been me. And your number one YouTube religious person would be dead. Meaning 7 YouTube channels done for because of your support of Chinesium. Guess what? It does cost $8,000 plus. And that's not even counting the $20,000 funeral plot in this area. And guess what? You say this stuff to make yourself feel better. Like, pick up your effing trash, man. That I threw a banana peel where I took all of the non-biodegradable packaging off of it and threw a biodegradable banana peel out to feed some wildlife. Correction, rodents in a trailer park. Now, I was right next to a trailer park when some idiot said, pick up your effing trash. Meanwhile, I'm looking down there thinking, okay, Billy Bob Joe, why don't you get your fat ass out your truck, Mr. I want to be a tough guy, and go pick that trash up and then tell me to do my part. As you pull into your stupid trailer, into the driveway of your trailer, that shitty trailer park. Trailer trash. White trailer trash at that. Billy Bob Joe. How about you pay for my funeral? When your Chinesium bullshit kills me. That right there is not fun. No survivability. When 1,500 pounds comes down on this really strong skull of mine, it's still no match. This skull is no match for 1,500 pounds coming down on it. Quickly and catastrophically. And then twisting my head off of my body. I'm sorry if you don't like this kind of talk, but your Chinesium supporting ass is what spurred this video. I see one person accusing me of hating Chinese people. I'm gonna have to rip a new can of education out on you. It's not people I don't like. It's work ethics. This good enough attitude is the same as dead enough. Cram it, clowns. Save the hate mail. I ain't gonna frickin' be happy about it, but at least you'll be supporting my channel by leaving a few hateful comments. But guess what? It doesn't get you anywhere. Because contrary to what you think, commenting, disliking, and liking and sharing and all that crap supports my videos anyway. So thank you for supporting my videos. If you're going to comment in any way, shape, or form, if you're going to rate in any way, shape, or form, thank you for supporting and promoting my channel by simply interacting with me. Thank you. I really appreciate you thinking about this crap before you go to buy some Chinese bolt. Your kid's head could have been underneath this rack had I installed this in your garage. Tell me again. Tell me again how China's so great for our country. Donald Trump said it himself. Bring jobs back to America before crap hits the fan. And now that crap hit the fan, you're all sitting in your places. I don't want to go out. I'm going to get sick. Guess what? You already are sick. You're going loony in a cabin, getting cabin fever. Disappointing, people. Disappointing. No more buying Chinese bolts, please. No more buying Chinese anything, even if you have to go without. But man, I don't want to pay more for something. Meanwhile, you're eating all this food with all this refined crap in it, literally depending on medical insurance. Well, here I sit eating good quality stuff. $400 outright for all of my care of my stuff, my doctor visits. $400 annually. I don't want to hear it, folks. I don't. Please. I pay it out of pocket. How many of you can say you pay your vision, your dental, your medical, and everything else for your body out of pocket? Till you can do that, think before you pack out a stupid little snarky comment sounding like a big giant idiot. Someone on Facebook said, "Oh, you're underqualified. You don't have certificates and stuff." I said, because I don't boast about that crap online, because I'm not prideful over my achievements. I'm humble about them, and I don't need everyone banging down my door to try to hire me when I don't want to work for another mother heifer who only cares about a few more dollars going into his wallet, or his next vacation home, or his next Bentley, or his next Lambo, or his next whatever the hell. Meanwhile, I go to my hardware store here in my local hometown, buy a bolt, and buy some Chinese hardware to test. Meanwhile, $8 out of the $85 I spent this week in hardware, $8 of that goes to feed his kids and his wife and his grandkids. Yeah. Not another house. Not another car. But his own family. One of the best men I've ever worked with in my entire life. Smiled the biggest when I bought my tools at his store instead of online. You want to know how happy Tom Jarms was when I went to the hardware store here in Cheney, Washington to buy my bolts? He was happy to see a repeat customer. Not only that, he was happy to see $2,000 in steel equipment sold in one purchase. By the grand total, and mind you, I'm still figuring out everything, and I'm going to do a comprehensive informational on Geometric Yards Industries Facebook page and YouTube channel here on YouTube. I'm working on getting it started. I've got a few ads to upload and stuff like that I won't charge people or force people to watch. I won't charge YouTube for it. I won't force a person to watch. It'll just you go straight to the channel. But the announcement of when that channel is live and ready will be on Facebook, on the Geometric Yards Industries Facebook page. By the way, currently you can find it just by typing in Geometric Yards. So, keep your load secure. Keep your family safe. Come back for another one, Mr. I don't want to pay a few dollars more, man, for a bolt I can get some from the Chinese whilst you attend your child's funeral because of your cheapskate. So, have a good one. If you enjoy these videos, if you haven't hit that subscribe button already and it's still red down there and you want to keep seeing these videos, tap that red word called and that red subscribe button. And let me know what you think of the video. Remember this. Saving a few bucks for safety is very dangerous. The way I can explain it. If you had 5 bolts holding the suspension together on your car. Wait. If you had 10 bolts holding the front holding a wheel on your car, not lug nuts, but actual part of the suspension system. You had 10 bolts and 2 of them broke and left you stranded, blocking traffic at risk of being T-boned on the freeway. You tell me. It's 2 out of 10 for a break rate worth endangering your life, your family's life, and people around you's lives? It is not to me. So tune in. We'll catch you in another video. By the way, save the tears about paying a little more and quit complaining about cheap shit not lasting very long, because it's getting old. Buy quality. Buy once, cry once.